Hello. So today I'm going to show you all about the samples that you got for your skincare class, and we're going to talk through how to apply them, the best way to apply them, and all that good stuff. If you're watching a replay, go ahead and drop me like a check mark so that we know that you watched the replay. It's also going to help you to see the post in this group. That way, when we post information about the skincare that you're going to be using, it's going to help you to see those different posts, and that way you can get the most out of this school that we've got this week. So we are so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. This skincare school is great for, sorry, my lips are super dry. I'm just putting a little lip balm on. Okay. This skincare school is great for newbies because it shows you all of the products and how to use them, but it's also really good for us seasoned skincare users because let me tell you, I do this with you the whole week. I am making sure I wash my face morning and night every day, and it really helps to jumpstart my consistency and making sure that I am doing what I need to keep my skin as beautiful as possible as well. So, first thing we're going to talk about is if you have a beauty book, you might have got one in your sample pack, or you might have already had one, that you will see that there is a list of order for your products. Okay. I'm going to actually post this next to this video, so you'll have this list to see. But what's really nice is that Senegence lays it out for you to tell you what order to do your skincare in. So the reason that there's an order is because it does actually matter. So the way that skincare is made, some skincare has really teeny tiny molecules and it gets clear down into your muscles, where other pieces of skincare, other products are going to be made larger so that they kind of float on top of your skin and protect your skin from outside elements, help them to seal in all that moisture when you're sleeping so that way your skin can heal and grow healthier over time. So it's just really important to know the order in which you use your skincare products. So let's talk about the order that you're going to use the products that you got from your teacher. So if it's the evening, we're going to start with Foops. Foops is a makeup remover. So I don't know about you, but I never realized that removing makeup was a different step from washing my face. Because the reason that it's important to do both. So if you're not removing your makeup first, all you're doing when you're washing your face is removing that makeup, and you're not actually getting down into those pores to pull out all the yuck that gets into your pores throughout the day, right? So it's really important to remove your makeup first. And then after you've removed your makeup, then you go in and you cleanse your skin. I didn't realize that this was a two-step process, and that's probably why I had so many breakouts prior to utilizing a really good skincare with Senegence. So when you are using your samples, and I'm going to remind you of this a couple of times because we want you to get the most of the product that we've provided for you this week, but then also the most of the product as you use it after you've tried the samples. If there are things that you just really need and you want to make sure that you're getting the most of them throughout time. So when you take your samples with this, you're going to cut right across the top. Don't rip it. And especially with the liquid samples, you don't want to rip because product can go everywhere. You can lose some product, all that good stuff. So you're just going to take a pair of scissors and cut across the top with the Foops wipe. Once you pull this out, I'm not kidding, these things are huge. So you can definitely cut them in half. I will cut them into quarters. I don't need a whole lot to get my makeup off. I can make sure that I focus on my eyes first. I typically will use Oops Remover if I'm using Senegence Lip Sense because it does take a little bit more to get off. So I want to make sure I have a lot of liquid on my lips. But when it comes to taking off my makeup, a quarter of a sheet seems to be okay for me. So a half, a third, a quarter, however you decide that you want to do it, that's okay. But I would definitely suggest breaking this into smaller pieces because it will make it last. So this is going to be one wipe for you for the for this process. So use it. You can use it the first night, you can use it the third night, however you want to do it. But like I said, if you cut it, you're going to get a lot more nights of use out of these makeup wipes. The other thing is when you get a full pack, there are 30 of them. So that makes them last much longer than just 1 month, right? So I'm all about anything that's going to provide me with the most bang for my buck. So that's going to be your Fups wipe. You want to make sure that you cut that. Now, all of your products, once you open them, so if you open this and you cut it, I would suggest like kind of sticking it back down in this little package. And then you're going to stick these into a Ziploc bag. So any Ziploc bag is fine. Stick them down into a Ziploc bag. You're going to stick them face up, obviously, because you want to make sure the product doesn't spill. And then sit them like against a countertop, or sit them if you've got them stored in your bathroom, sit them against the back of your sink, something like that, so that way they don't spill and they'll last the whole month. Or the whole month. How about the whole week? Let's just do 1 week of skincare class this time. So, but then it will last that whole week. So once you've got your makeup removed, then you're going to notice that in your sample packs, you got a 3-pack of some cleansers and moisturizers, right? So you would have gotten 2 of these strips. So this is actually our new dry line. Super excited about this. Yours might look slightly different if you've got the normal to dry, the normal to oily. So just so you know, there might be a little bit of difference in packaging. This is the new formula for our dry line. The new formula for the others is coming, but it's not quite here yet. So when you, and look, I just tore it apart. When you take out this 3-in-1, so you're going to start with the cleanser again. So you're going to want to just clip off just the corner of these ones. So not the whole top, but just the corner. And again, use those scissors because it is going to allow you to have more product throughout the whole process. Kind of knead your product. Sometimes these sit in the warehouse for a little bit of time. So you want to make sure that you are getting everything mixed up and it is in its best form for when you use them. So we're going to go ahead and clip off that corner. Tomorrow, I think it is, or maybe later today, you're going to see a post that's going to show you how much product to use for everything. Everything's about a pea size or less. So you really don't need a whole lot of product in order to get the full benefit of the item. So we're going to start with our 3-in-1 cleanser. What's really great about our 3-in-1 cleanser is it's 3 products in 1. So we're saving you on having all these extra bottles on your counter, all that good stuff, and it's really going to help penetrate your skin. So if it has an exfoliator, if you are using, some of the different lines have a more noticeable exfoliant, so you're gonna kind of feel that little scrubbiness. Some of them are much more gentle. And that's because depending on your skin type, sometimes that extra exfoliation, you don't want to over exfoliate, but it is going to help to take off all those dead skin cells, take off all that grime and yuck that you've gathered throughout the day on your skin. It's going to get rid of all of that. It's going to help to clean out your pores. So it is an exfoliator. It's also a cleanser, obviously. And then it's also got toner built into it, which is great. So if you've ever used a product where you have to cleanse and then you have to tone and then you have to moisturize and there's 14 different steps in order to complete the skincare, all 3 of those have been rolled into one product to make for ease of use for you. So we're going to start with the cleanser. After the cleanser, then we're going to go to the climate control. So you should have gotten 2 of these. This should be enough to last you the whole week if you're following the recommended amount of the products that we're providing. These samples should last you a whole week, maybe even a little bit longer. If you happen to run out of your samples, let us know, but just know that you don't need a lot of product in order to really get the benefits from them. So next is our climate control, and the climate control is awesome. It's like a drink of water for your skin. I'm not even kidding, and I know that sounds so corny, but it is so true. So it's going to just really penetrate, and this is going to be your smallest molecule, so that's why we do that first after the cleanser. It's going to penetrate down into that skin. It's really going to help moisturize, and actually what climate control does is it actually pulls other products down into the skin as well, so that you get the benefits of those other products even more, and you're really getting that full benefit on your skin. Now with the climate control, it is great for super dry skin. It's great for kind of dry skin. It's even good for oily skin. But you may find that if you are oily, you can't use this both morning and night. So if it seems to bother you in the morning, if it's too heavy, if it makes your skin too slick, any of those, then you might only want to use it at night. And that's okay. That's what's great about this 5-day process is you have time to play with this a little bit to determine what's going to work best for you. I will say I've struggled with adult acne my entire life. Well, I guess regular adolescent acne and then adult acne, but I've always had acne problems. In the winter, I use climate control both times of the day because my skin is really dry, and it really does help to give my skin that extra moisture that I need, and it doesn't make my skin too oily. But I know other people have a problem with that, so just use it and figure out what works best for you. So then you're going to do the moisturizer. So either daytime or evening, depending on the time of day. Yes, they are 2 different products. So they're not just the same product in 2 different bottles. They are actually 2 different products. Why? The daytime moisturizer is going to provide you with some sun protection. So it's a natural sun protection. It's not just your run-of-the-mill sunscreen thrown into some moisturizer. No, it is a natural sun protection, and it's going to help also protect your face from some of those outside elements that can be damaging to our skin. The evening moisturizer is much thicker. It is going to provide you with a shield while you're sleeping. So it is important for us to use an evening moisturizer at bedtime because you want to make sure that you are really protecting that skin while you sleep as your face hits the pillow and you start turning or you're sleeping. Some of that, if it's not thick and if it's not something that really binds to the skin, it's going to rub off, right? So that's why it's important to use an evening moisturizer. Sorry about that. When you use the evening moisturizer, what's really great is it is actually kind of putting a pillow on your skin, and it is helping to protect it. And did you know that your skin heals through the night? So just like a lot of our body, we heal through the night. So your skin is actually becoming so much better as the night goes on. You are just getting that full your skin is just growing and growing, and it's glowing, and it's going to just transform literally overnight. So throughout these 5 days, you are definitely going to be seeing some changes in your skin, and we can't wait to see how that happens for you and how you see those changes in just 5 days. Let's see. I'm just checking my posts or my notes because I want to make sure that I don't miss anything and that you guys have all of the information that you need. Okay, so after that in the morning, after your moisturizer in the morning, you're going to want to put on your Silk. So what Silk is it's a primer, but it's not just a primer. It's actually a pore and wrinkle minimizer. So over time, you're going to see this change your skin. Tiffany, who's another one of the teachers in this class, says that she has noticed her pores literally shrink over time from using Silk. So a lot of people will actually use this even if they're not wearing makeup. They will use Silk as a product to just smooth out their skin. So when you take silk, you're going to take the tiniest amount. You're going to rub it between your fingers, and then you're going to apply in a downward motion. So typically with skincare, we apply up. We want to go against gravity. We want to make ourselves look more lifted. We're always going up with our skincare. With silk, you do want to go down. So it's kind of like, so think about when you're painting, right? You're painting your wall and you've got some divots in the wall. You spackle those before you divot or before you paint, right? That way you have a nice smooth surface for painting. Same thing. So we're kind of like spackling those pores so that way we can make sure that they are nice and filled in and we have a nice smooth surface for our makeup. Now, it is non-comedogenic, so it is not going to clog your pores. That is not what the purpose of this is. It's not clogging your pores. It's literally just kind of filling them in and providing a smooth surface for your foundation or your tinted moisturizer. So just so you know, like, it's not going to permanently clog them. It's not going to permanently cover them. It's going to allow them to breathe, but at the same time provide that smooth surface for your makeup. So really you can use that on its own, or you can use it as a product underneath your moisturizer or your foundation. So then we have a few more products that you might have gotten in your sample packs or you might not have. So one of them is the eye cream and the Illuminator. So you might have gotten these little containers. They might have some orange or some purple material in them. So these are our eye creams. And what's really great about this is the eye cream. It is, you can see, it's like a solid. It is actually going to provide you with a really smooth, so I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger. You can see when you put it on your finger, it's just going to melt right in. You should apply eye cream with your ring finger. So the reason we apply it with our ring finger is because it is going to have the least amount of pressure. So let's talk muscles for a minute. There's less tension on your ring finger than there is on any other finger. So you are going to get the least amount of pressure, and the skin around your eye is definitely sensitive skin. This is where you will see wrinkles first. It's where you can end up with those fine lines, and it's very difficult to cover. So you want to be extra gentle around your eye. So typically your eye cream is going to be used at night because it's going to provide you with a nice smooth surface. It's going to help build up and plump up that under eye skin so that way you don't have those fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to just really restore the youth in your skin. Now, in addition to the eye cream, we also have the Illuminator. So that's what the orange one is. So with the Illuminator, it is our eye cream mixed with our pearlizer. Why? Why did we mix pearlizer in with eye cream? Well, let's take a quick look at what it does to our under eyes. So you can see I have a little bit of dark circles under my eyes. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this Illuminator, put it in on my finger. And then again, I'm just going to apply really light pressure underneath my eye. And you can apply this to your eyelid as well if you'd like. This is your daytime. And you can see how much brighter my under eye is. So when you apply that Illuminator under your eye, it's going to help brighten your under eye. Now, if you have very dark circles, you're probably still going to want some concealer. It's not a concealer. However, the orange tone of that Illuminator from the pearlizer is going to help balance out and cancel out the blue of dark circles. So if you look at a color wheel, you've got orange and blue, they're opposites. That's because the blue is being canceled by the orange. Okay, so by putting that illuminator under our eyes, we're just brightening up our eyes. You can see my eye looks so much brighter on this side. And that's just a way for us to, it's just a way to add a little bit of brightness to our eyes. Now, you could wear this on its own. Like, definitely, you could wear the illuminator all on its own, and it's going to help brighten your under eyes. Or you can use it underneath your makeup, and it's just going to help enhance that under eye brightness and allow you to have an even brighter look. I was going to say something, and I don't remember what it was. That's okay. We'll remember later. You can also use, I know what I was going to say, you can also use it as like a highlighter. So you could, after you get your makeup on, you can put a little bit on the end of your nose, on your cupid's bow, underneath your eye. So you've got lots of places that you can use that as a highlight too. So it kind of doubles as two different products, right? So it's an eye cream, but it's also a highlighter. You can even use it on the cheekbones. And what's really nice about the formula of the eye cream is you're getting that extra skincare. So anywhere you put that highlight, you're getting that extra skincare, but also it's so smooth. I can't wait for those of you that have the ability or have the opportunity to feel it. I can't wait for you to feel it because it is very, very smooth. You're going to feel how it just kind of melts into your fingers and into your skin. So then we do have a couple of samples that would have came with your kit no matter what. But these are things that we're not going to use all the time, and we're going to talk about them like Tuesday, Wednesday. One of them is the resurfacer. The facial resurfacer, to make sure I have the right name. So again, don't touch this until Tuesday. On Tuesday, Tiffany's going to show you how to use this and what it's for. This is a deep exfoliant. You do not want to use a deep exfoliant every single day. It will damage your skin. Some people can only use it once a week if they have very sensitive skin. Some people can go up to like 2 or 3 times a week, but you definitely don't want to use it every day. So we're going to talk more about this on Tuesday. And then the last sample that you definitely had in your pack would have been your the lip smooth and the lip balm. You saw me at the beginning of the video put on my lip balm. I live by this stuff. It is so good. It is the best lip balm. It really keeps your lips hydrated. And so on Wednesday, we're going to be talking about lip smooth, exfoliating your lips, and lip balm. And also, you might have gotten another little container. In this container, it'll be pink. And the pink one is actually going to be the overnight lip mask, and it smells like watermelon. So if you got that third container, it's going to be the overnight lip mask. And that's going to go the same night as the lip smooth and the lip balm. And that's Wednesday. So that is all of the samples, all of the things that we have. Thank you so much for joining me, listening to this, and we are so excited to get started. If you have any questions, please reach out. Let us know what questions you have. We are happy to help you. That's what we're here for, and we want to make sure that we make this the best experience possible for you so that your skin can really experience that transformation in just 5 days. All right, we will see you soon. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. we'll be starting. You don't have to start at 6 a.m., but the post will post at 6 a.m. for you to check in for your first day. So we can't wait to go through this school with you.